All right, welcome everybody to our SCF call. I am your host, Vincent Mbata. In this session, we are going to just go through, briefly, we're going to go through the SCF staking, what it's all about, right? Just for the benefit of the new members here. I'm aware that most members here are pretty much, new, already existing members already, but for the benefit of those that might be seeing this later on, or those that are on the call that are not necessarily with SCF at the moment, right? So before I go on any further, just remember this presentation and whatever we're going to talk about here, it's not meant to be taken as financial advice, okay? This is a presentation on SCF, which is what I'm participating in, and this is how I'm generating passive income every single day, all right? So if you would like to get involved in this, yes, hear me out. Yes, hear what we're going to talk about on this call, but you also want to do additional due diligence for yourself, all right? Make sure that if you decide to take part in this, you are okay with any outcome, right? Positive or negative. Just be okay with that, everything is risky, right? And also do not invest money you cannot afford to lose, okay? That's just being responsible, and also that is knowing the risks that are involved in the crypto space and in investing in general, right? So now this is all about earning with SCF staking, where you basically, this is unlocking your financial potential, right? And you'll also learn how you can do this. So what is SCF? SCF, by the way, stands for Standard Cross Finance, all right? So this is a third generation dual chain structured public financial blockchain. It's an ultra performance public chain that bridges the technical gap among traditional finance, crypto finance, and multi-chain interaction. So it's a gap, right? Basically between the traditional finance as well as, the crypto, DeFi, decentralized finance. So look at it as a CeFi, DeFi blockchain, right? Centralized finance, that's your banks, your financial institutions, and then DeFi, that's your decentralized finance, where we're talking crypto, plus the multi-chain interaction, where we've got, the cross-chain, where you're able to swap from Tron to Binance Smart Chain, from Binance Smart Chain to, to FinChain, etc., right? So that's where SCF comes in. This solves the trilemma of blockchain technology, which is decentralization, security, and scalability. So if you look on the left, just really quickly, guys, right? With Ethereum is the second most common or biggest cryptocurrency after Bitcoin, and also the most decentralized, or the second most decentralized, right? Bitcoin is the most decentralized. So if you look with Ethereum, it's got security. And the fact that it's very decentralized, it's got decentralization as well, right? So that's fine. But now the problem with Ethereum, it's not very scalable, okay? I mean, at the moment, it can only do, I think, like 30 transactions per second, which is very slow, okay? So it's not scalable. Whereas if you look at Phantom, for example, it's very scalable. Phantom can do around 20,000 plus transactions per second, okay? And Solana as well can do 65 transactions per second, 65,000 transactions per second. Can you imagine Ethereum only 30 and then Solana 65,000? That's huge, right? So it's scalable. However, Solana and Phantom, they don't have the decentralization that Ethereum has. And neither do they have that security as well. They're not very secure. So this is the trilemma that they're talking about here. And this is what the SCF looks to bridge, okay? This is setting the standards for next generation cross-border and offshore financial interactions. Let me just maximize this right here. So let's look at the SCF ecological system, or the SCF ecosystem for short. We've got FinSwap. FinSwap is already live, okay? This is a cross-chain decentralized exchange, also known as a DEX. So it's already live. That's where, we are able to also now do, transactions and convert, etc., right? FinSwap is live. That is our native decentralized exchange. And then there's FinPay, which is a DeFi payment gateway. So this will be a bridge, again, between the traditional and, between the banks as well as the blockchain. So you'll be able to, buy certain products using your debit card, right? Basically, on ramping into crypto and also off ramp as well. So you'll be able to withdraw, your crypto from the platform to your bank. Okay, so this is now a bridge. So this is also coming very soon. Let me do this. I think I will make. I think I saw Mel and I saw Lon. So I'll just make one of you an admin. If you can please just okay, Lon, if you are able to, I'd like to just make you a co-host so you can just mute everyone, please, if you don't mind. Is that good with you there? Lon, you there?
Hello.
Hey, bro.
Okay, so any one of you or Mel, so if you can just, I made both of you co-hosts. If you can just unmute. I heard there was just a little bit of a background. So if you could please just take care of that. Right. So the third one, like I said, FinSwap is live already. And then FinPay is also coming very soon, right? And what I respect about these guys is they stick to their roadmap. They stick to the roadmap. They don't promise something they don't deliver on. And then there's FinX, which is a derivatives exchange, also coming soon. Then there's FUSD, which is already live. This is a native stable coin, just like USDT. There's FUSD. If you know, SUSD, if you know USDT, it is equivalent to $1. One USDT is equal to $1, right? So we have FUSD as well on the SCF ecosystem, which is equivalent to USDT or $1, right? And then there's FinSol, which is the next generation GameFi. This is the NFT gaming platform where you also play to earn. All right, I'm not a game person, but these play to earn games are very, very tempting. Now you're not just playing for fun. Now it's fun plus you're getting paid. So that is already live, and they'll be developing it over time as well. And then there's Finbox, which is a Web 3.0 social media platform. If you look at Facebook, right, Facebook is a Web 2. If you look at Twitter, that's Web 2, where it's just you're typing over on the platform and you liking and whatever. Whereas with Web3, that's where you're in control of the info and all the other benefits that come with Web3, but it gives you total control in that regard, right? So there's FinBill, the cross-chain FinBills trading, that's also coming. And then there's FinSBT, which is a salt-bound token. So that's also in the works. So, but why stake with LP? I mean, this is what most of you, that's why we're here, right? We'd like to know how we can generate passive income with SCF, right? So the reason you'd like to stake your LP tokens, because, it's a passive income, it's for passive income, right? A passive income stream that can outperform traditional investments. Staking LP tokens provides you with a steady flow of income without any active trading required. This is what I enjoy. This is what, if you've seen, which I believe most of you have here, my YouTube videos, I love passive income. I like making my money work for me, right? So by staking LP tokens, you become a vital participant in SCF ecosystems, supporting the liquidity provision and earning attractive rewards. So this is something that I'd like you guys to really internalize and also visualize. When you provide liquidity, you actually, in essence, boosting the ecosystem. They need, those funds to really make the ecosystem work. If you can think, if Ethereum didn't have any liquidity, it wouldn't be as big as it is right now. So that's where, remember, with SCF public chain, it's still a fresh baby out of the box, right? So it needs as much liquidity as possible so that it can grow to be, the best that it can be, right? So you are really helping the platform here when you do that, right? So as a result, you're also earning attractive rewards. So they reward you also for that, okay? And also there's many advantages for staking, which we are starting to see with the token or with the coin price. We're starting to see that with the price as well, because many coins are being locked away. All right. Now, here's the benefits of staking LP tokens. There's predictable returns. The SCF staking contracts provide a clear and predictable return on your investment within the chosen contract duration. So we'll get to the different contracts and the different means that you can choose to get paid. The second way, or the second benefit, is flexibility. You choose a contract duration that aligns with your financial goals and investment strategy. Our goals are not the same and they change over time, right? So this enables that flexibility where you can have different contracts and you can just change them around however you like. And then the third benefit is for passive income. Obviously, all of this just leads to passive income. SCF LP staking offers triple rewards for your contribution. You earn trading fees. You also earn staking rewards as well as referral rewards. So let's look at the staking contract options here. So this is a high ROI, return on investment potential. Each option offers different percentages or different percentage returns based on your staking duration. So there's 3 different staking durations. There's a 7 days, 15 days, and 30 days. All right. So within these 3 different durations, also there's you choose if you want to get paid in FUSD or in FTC. So, for me, I like mixing it up, right? But I like the fact that we can choose. But now there's another advantage. So if you decide to earn in FUSD, then the daily return there is 1%. All right. So if you go for, firstly, you go for the period, which is 7 days. Okay. So in these 7 days, what are you going to stake? What are you going to earn? Are you earning in FUSD or are you earning in FTC? So if you decide to earn in FUSD, which is a stable coin, then you'll be earning 1% per day. However, if you decide to earn in FTC, especially for the people that are looking to grow their bag, because you can see already that FTC is starting to steadily, pick up, just steadily pick up. So then maybe you decide to just grow your FTC bag, right? So then you'd be earning 1.1% per day for the 7-day contract. And then for 15 days, if you decide to earn in FUSD, then it's 1.1%. Okay, obviously the longer the period, then you get rewarded accordingly. And then for FTC main, it's 1.2% per day. And now for 30 days, this is the longest period that you can stake for, right? So here if you decide to go for FUSD, then you're earning 1.2% per day. And then for FTC, it's 1.4% per day. All right. Which is fantastic. So now let's make an example. Let's say you're looking to stake 10,000 FUSD. FUSD, remember, it's equivalent to, this is essentially $10,000, right? Assuming current price of FTC main is 50 USD. So we're going to just stick to the current price being 50 FUSD of the coin. So here's how it would work. This is what I was saying also on the group the other day, that you just have to simplify this. You've got this amount and you'd like to earn on it, and this is how much you'd like to get paid, right? So if you go for the 7-day staking period, then you'd get 1% per day, remember? So it's essentially 10,000 FUSD times 1%. That'll give you 100 FUSD per day, or 100 USDT, or, well, it's 100 FUSD, but 100 USD essentially. So in 7 days, you'd make 700 FUSD. If you decide to earn in FTC, then you would earn 2.2 FTC per day. Remember, the price we are sticking to $50 per, for the price for the coin, right? So you'd be earning 2.2 FTC per day, which is a total of 15.4 FTC per day. So the advantage here is, imagine you earning this amount per day, right? You can see at the bottom here, they're saying for staking rewards in FTC, actual value depends on market price movement. So now they're saying the actual value, because obviously it fluctuates. But imagine this 15.4 was, equivalent to, if let's say it was equivalent to what, maybe 750, just as an example, right? Now you find that after the period, it's now, maybe after a certain period, it's now more than that, more than what you got paid, because the price went up. The reverse is also true. It can also go down. So this is where you need to also, play your cards accordingly. Be willing to take, the negatives and the positives if the coin goes up, and also if it goes down. But we basically, banking on the value of the coin going up. So suddenly your 15.4 FTC was worth 800, and now it's like $1,000, So, and then the 15-day one, again, for $10,000, then if you go for the 15-day and you're earning in FUSD, then you're earning 1.1% per day, which is 110 FUSD for a total of 1,650 FUSD or 1,650. And then in FTC, it's 1.2, where you're earning 2.4 FTC per day for a total of 36 FTC. This is, you also accelerating your earnings, because if you are taking part in the mining, if you also subscribe to the mining, you know that it's just little bits that we're getting. It's like we're getting, these drip payments like every single day, right? Whereas here you're basically getting a lot of FTC, kind of in a short space of time instead of this being drip fed every day. So it's really awesome to take advantage of the price here. So if you go for 30 days, then it's 1.2% in FUSD, which is essentially 120 FUSD per day for a total of 3,600. You're almost halfway to breaking even, almost halfway. So in FTC, it's going to be 2.8 FTC per day, giving you 84 FTC in total, right? So now for 50,000, it's the same now, except, it's obviously you're getting it's more here, all right? I mean, look at for 1.2%, look at the 30-day one, you'd be earning $18,000 for the month, right? And if it's in FTC, then it's 420 FTC. Can you imagine how much this is if the token just does maybe like a few percentages more, right? Then your 420 is, then is worth more that time, right? So you can basically just play around with any amount and you basically multiply it by the daily returns there. So let's look at the referral reward. So we covered how you'd get paid just as a passive person, just staking your LP tokens, and then you get paid every single day, right? So now what if you decide to share this with your friends, you share this with your, with other people, because you are seeing the potential and you are seeing, a bright future here, right? And you'd like your friends to also benefit. So now they reward you for doing that. So there's direct referral, which is 0.15%, and there's also indirect referral, which is 0.10%, right? So here, this 0.15%, obviously this is a direct referral for the liquidity pool amount. Whatever that your friend puts in, then you get 0.15% of that LP amount every single day. So here's an example. This is you, right? And this is A. So A is your friend, okay? So you show this opportunity to A, and then he decides to come in with 10,000 FUSD, just like you did, for example, right? And then we say 10,000 that he added now as liquidity, right? So it's now, you'd be getting 0.15% on that. So that is 15 FUSD every single day. So the difference here is you are earning it in FTC. All right. Whereas, with A is earning, he's earning, depending on the period that he went for. But if he went for 7 days, then and earning in FUSD, so he's earning $100 a day or 100 FUSD a day, right? But now you are earning, from what he is earning. So if you say 10,000 by 0.15%, then you're earning basically 15 FUSD every single day. So that's awesome. The only difference is, remember, you're earning it in FTC here, okay? Rewards are paid out in FTC. So let's look at, if A likes what he's seeing, he likes the returns, then he wants to go ahead and show his friend. So then B would be your indirect referral, okay? So it's A's direct referral. I'm sure you understand this. So B also goes ahead with 10,000 FUSD, then you would get 0.1% of the 10,000, which he provided as liquidity. So that is 10 FUSD worth of FTC. So this 10 FUSD could be 12 tomorrow if the coin keeps going up, just like we're seeing now. And yes, it could be 8 tomorrow if the coin goes down, right? But that's the beauty of it, that there's potential, there's upside potential here as well, okay? So this is how, and this is, remember, you get paid every single day here. This is why I love this model. Instead of just giving you a once-off direct referral commission, here you get paid every single day instead of just a once-off fast start bonus as we are used to. So I think I prefer this one more because there's more potential, right? So now, if you are a person that, you share this with a lot of people and, your team, you help your team as well, and your team is growing, then there's also what's called a rewards program where there's team management bonuses or team management rewards, which ranges between 0.2% and 0.6%, right? From 0.2 to 0.6% of the total team's liquidity pool amount. So here's how it goes. There's GM, which is a general manager, VP, vice president, senior vice president, ED, executive director, and MD, managing director. So what's the criteria for you to actually earn this 0.2%? Remember, this is over and above the 0.15% that you're already earning from your direct, as well as the 0.10%. This is extra. So for you to get paid this 0.2%, there's a criteria. You need 5 direct referrals, people that join directly under you using your link, and a total team's volume of 50,000 FUSD. This is now, the LP that they have provided, right? 50,000 FUSD. So this will qualify you as a GM. And as a GM, you get paid like $100 plus, right? I'm just going to check also on here for just the different amounts that you get paid, okay? Because they're not on this presentation, just so you get a bit of an idea how much you earn. So for a GM, it's between 100 to 200 USDT per day. But obviously, this is paid in FTC tokens, okay? Rewards are given in FTC tokens as well. And it's calculated based on the value of FTC on the day, all right? So it's not fixed here. It's not fixed, okay? It's just based on the value of the FTC on the day, but it's essentially between 100 to 200 FUSD or USDT, but paid out in FTC tokens. And then the VP is 0.3%, and then here you need 2 general managers, and then you need a total team's LP of 150 FUSD. All right, and then as a senior vice president, you get 0.4% every single day. So firstly, as a VP, how much do you get paid? As a VP, it's between 200 to 600 USDT, okay? 200 to 600, which is significant. This is every single day. That's why we've been seeing those pictures also in the group where you find somebody earning like crazy amounts, 12,000 per day. Can you imagine as an MD? I mean, that's insane. And then there's SVP, which is 0.4%, where you require 2x or 2 VPs from different lines. Remember, already from the first, being a GM, you needed 5 direct. So that's already different lines. That's 5 different lines, okay? So here you need 2x as a SVP, 2 vice presidents from different lines, okay? Different lineages. And then a total team's LP of 500,000 FUSD and 0.5% for ED, and then 0.6% for MD. And how much does an MD earn? It's basically between $13,000 to $40,000 per day. But also, if you look at the volume, I know ERW also was saying on the group, but okay, where are they getting all the money? Besides the other income streams that they're obviously getting, or the other income streams that the SCF has, right? You can also see that for you to achieve this rank, look at the amount that you would have brought into the business. It's 6 million FUSD, right? So not a lot of people will ever get there, okay? So this is over and above, the other, the income streams that SCF has to, kind of make this more sustainable. And then there's also a special rewards program as well, where you get 0.01% to 0.03%. So if you become an MD plus, then you would need to, for you to qualify as an MD plus, and then therefore an additional 0.01%, you'd have to have 1 MD as your direct referral, right? And then this will qualify you to earn 0.01% of all the MD team LP amount. which is huge. This is an extra 0.01%, but you need to have an MD on your team who happens to be your direct. And then as an MD++, 0.02. And also here, you're earning 0.02% of all MDs, but here you would need to have 2 MDs on your team. And then MD+++, which is the last one, you need to have 3 direct MDs. This would give you 0.03% per day, every single day. Okay. So also just to take note, guys, the additional rewards for the same rank. Let's say here, now, in any scenario of same ranking, the sponsor receives 20% equivalent of the referrals team management benefits. So this is you are a GM, right? You are earning maybe you're earning $150 now per day. Awesome. But now your friend A reaches you. He also now becomes a GM because he has a volume. He has 5 referrals and he also has a volume of, 50,000 LP amount as well, right? Now, he also reaches a rank. So then you will stop earning that $100 a day or $150 or whatever amount you're earning because of your rank. Then A will now basically take over that. But you will then get 20% of that. So if A earns 100 FUSD for team management benefits, you will get 100 USDT times 20%. So that means you'd be earning 20 FUSD. So you're basically earning 20% of what A is earning, all right? If he's earning slightly over 100 USDT, you're also earning that amount as well. It's just the 100 is just the minimum, but it's definitely not fixed, okay? So again, this is calculated based on the value of FTC on the day, all right? So the 20 FUSD might differ in terms of the amount that you're getting every day based on the price. So you might get more FTC or, less. So it will just depend, okay? And then how to get started. You get a referral link from the person that brought you to this presentation. Or if you are seeing this at a later stage, then you just, get a referral link from the person that showed you this video. And then you prepare, that's the first step. Second step, you prepare FUSD or USDT liquidity contribution amount, okay? And, we'll go over that shortly, like how you would prepare FUSD, for example, because you can just use your FUSD to provide liquidity or to do the LP pledge, all right? And the third way, the third step, once you've prepared your FUSD and USDT, you then need to have at least five USDT worth of BNB. This is for gas, as well as 5 USDT worth of FTC main, okay? So you need to have those at least, just so you are able to continue with the transaction just for transaction fees. And then you'll go ahead and use the quick LP pledge. So this is the fourth step. This is, I love the fact that here they made things very easy for everyone, just to meet everyone wherever they are. Most people are not tech savvy. So here they've just made it easy for you to just, with a click of a button, you're able to now, stake and you're earning, instead of just going through learning how to provide liquidity, how to convert and how to do this, which would take very long. And then 5, which is the last step, then you start earning with SCF LP staking. So just take note, as I mentioned as well, on step 3, you may require FTC main token as gas fees before you start adding liquidity, all right? So now I just want to jump on you guys and, we start talking practical stuff, and then we can just get some of the things out of the way here, right? Which some people have been struggling with. So whilst I am connecting, I guess I'm gonna have to join with my phone as well, since I'm using the app here. So whilst I'm connecting, if you have any questions, do feel free to raise your hand, ask, and I'll be more than happy to assist in answering those. I'm just gonna connect here quickly. Are there any questions so far?
Hello, Vincent. It's Merle here. How are you?
Oh, well, good. And you?
All well, man. Thanks so much for that presentation. Those PowerPoint slides just sort of bring it all together. Because I will say, it's just there's been a lot going on in FinTosh, and it has been.
Just hold on. Sorry, just hold on. Let me just lower the volume here because there's like an echo. I joined with my device so I can be able to.
Oh, okay.
So I can be able to just at least share my screen here.
Okay.
Okay. Let me just find myself here first and make myself co-host, and then we can continue. Okay, co-host, host. Okay, great. Let me just share my screen. Share. Okay. The audio. Okay, can you see my screen there?
Yes, we can.
Okay, perfect. Perfect. All right. Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, so first of all, thank you for doing such a great job. I think one of the things we we do maybe struggle with is the fact that just when we get going, it almost seems like we pull back to go forward again. So it's good being on this call because a couple of things have just been come together because it has been a lot.
Yes.
To work our way through, especially for those of us that are sort of old seasoned, but also new in certain aspects in the space. So having said that, Vincent, because obviously we would like to grow a team here, we have got team members that are sort of entry-level people in the crypto space.
Yeah.
There are so many, if you can say, like plates being presented to us. How does one know which is going to be the better one out of those 6 to partake in? Like, let's just say if you're coming in on $100 in whatever, that would be my first thing. And then secondly, we just seem to be having an issue all the time with the network. Is there nothing that they can do to rectify that? Because I mean, I know for myself, and I don't know if it's just my phone, and I've upgraded and I've downloaded the new app, but I really, really struggle. If I'm doing a transaction, it just bombs out all the time, and it is a bit frustrating. Yeah. So, if you have sort of inroads into some of the top leaders, maybe Mr. Lazi, I think that's his name. Excuse me if I've gotten it wrong. Perhaps he could bring that forward, to the tech team on that side. And and then also I've got some FUSD in just the what is the minimum that I can use to invest? I mean, I know it's a small amount, it's 25. Yeah. But can I use that somewhere? Because that's also what I'm looking to just use the money that I have within the system, just for now, sort of to get forward before I add my own disposable income in. So those are just basically some of my questions and some of my concerns. Thank you.
Okay, great. Yeah, great questions. So the first one, look, it really just depends on your risk, firstly, risk appetite, and really your plans and your goals, right? Your financial goals and what you're really comfortable with. So for me, I'm just gonna keep doing like one, because I've got 4 accounts. I've got 4 accounts, right? So one account, it's FUSD, the other account, FTC. So for me, I want to take advantage of both. And the reason for that is this thing is disturbing me. I'm trying to, like, I can't switch it off completely, but I can hear the background a little bit. Let me see if I can do something.
I think if you just mute your telephone, then the computer will work.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Okay. Oh, okay, let me see. No, the thing is, yeah, okay, hang on. I think you might have a point there. Can you still hear me? Can you hear me?
We can hear you, yes.
Yes. Yes, we can hear you.
Okay, but okay, the shared device audio is off, as you can see there.
But we can hear you.
But I can still hear myself. That's the strange thing. I can still hear
So it might be off on your telephone, but it's on your computer.
Okay. You know, I'll just try to ignore it.
We can hear you. Just go ahead.
Okay, great. Okay. Let me just turn this back on because it's not making any difference. Okay, so like I was saying, it just depends on, it depends. For me, I want to take advantage of both, because remember, if you're growing your bag, right? If you're growing FTC, then you want to accumulate as much FTC as possible, because I mean, who knows what the future holds? I mean, it might actually work out and you might actually make a killing if this thing, 10x's maybe say next year or whatever, right? So you want to take advantage of that. You don't want to be like, the people that have been in Bitcoin or that were in Bitcoin since, let's say, like 2009 when it launched, and they never took action. And look at where it is today. So for me, I like, at least just having a bag, just keep growing it, for in case something happens. And I'm also okay as, because I consider myself a long-term investor as such. So I'm okay with temporary fluctuations. I'm okay with that. It doesn't bother me if the price goes down. As long as the project is solid, then I'm okay. So you kind of have to check there, as well as the period that you're comfortable with, right? So if you obviously doing 7 days, then you have to be okay with earning just 1% or 1.1%. So it's up to you. There's no, like I said, my one is both. FUSD provides stability, or well, it is a stable coin, yes, but it provides predictability. I think that was the first benefits that we looked at. It's predictable. You can plan on it to say, okay, surely with everything going as it is right now, in 30 days, I'll have this amount. If I put in $10,000 and I go for 30 days and in FUSD, I know for a fact that I'll have $3,600 with everything being equal, right? So it's predictable. You can plan on that, okay? So again, it just depends on you. So I hope that answers you there. So you can literally, from your earnings, and then you go ahead, instead of taking your profit to your pocket, maybe, then you can just use that, and the profit you maybe go in as, now you earning in FTC. Okay, you open another contract and now you earn FTC with that. And then you can start taking profit after that. So there's lots of ways you can go about it. And then the second way, look, with the network, for me, yes, it also does give me problems from time to time, but I usually just like switch, and the switch, it works. The switch works for me. So I'm not that bothered as such, but I know it's quite a problem. And hopefully as the app stabilizes and as the ecosystem develops, and hopefully they'll also be looking into that as well. Unfortunately, I haven't really spoken to anyone regarding that, as far as maybe if the company is looking into that. But I would think, if they are looking to grow as they claim they are, right, you would think then that these issues will be looked at. So I do think that and really believe that they will look into this. Maybe it's not a priority at the moment. I don't know. Okay, but there's lots of connection lines which you can, whenever I can't connect immediately, then I just go to switch, and usually line 8 is more for me. Usually line 8 is more, I get connection from there. And if not, then I go to line 5 or whatever is available, and then it's okay. So I'm never not able to connect at all. I always just like switch if it's necessary. So hopefully that will change very soon. And then, yeah, and then lastly, what was the last question again? I forgot now, Mel.
Sorry, I had muted myself. It was okay. So it was I think it was just, yeah. Was there another one? I forgot myself now as well.
It was, yeah.
It was which way to best go in. Oh yes, it was about the FUSD. I said I had some.
All right, right. Yes, yes.
Like smaller amounts.
The
Because I've
minimum.
got like a little bit here, and then I'm hearing
Right,
things
right.
about BEP20. I mean, I do know that I personally haven't basically I've taken a bit of time to wrap my head around this, because just when you get one thing, then you get thrown another curveball. Please, no disrespect to the powers that be, but that's how it's coming to us, and I don't think we should be afraid to say it, like call it for what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, I think at the end of the day, we're willing to learn and things like that, but it has been a little bit overwhelming for me, and I'm not a lazy person, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I don't want to currently, I don't want to put any new money in. So I have little bits and pieces here, there, and everywhere, and even the little bits of mining that I'm doing. So I'm just asking, like with the 25 FUSD that I think we had converted it, what can I do with it? Can I do anything with it? And yes, I know I can go through the PowerPoint presentation. Right now, I'm just looking for the quickest answers to make my money work for me and get going in the quickest space of time, so that I can also recover, because we have to admit that we've got some money locked up there, you know, from previously. So now we just, for me personally, but this is just me, I'm not putting any more money into SCF until I've recovered and until whatever's come back to me has come back. I just want to use what's in the system. So if maybe you can just, is that an option to do something with like small bits of money? And I know that there are big money key players, you know, on this call have got lots invested and have lots of money to bring in. But like for us, people with smaller amounts, you know, that would like to grow our portfolio to that, is that possible?
So
with a smaller amount.
Unfortunately, 25 FUSD won't cut it. The minimum is 100. Okay, so this is, remember, if you just tap on that, you can see the different networks that you can use, the different USDTs. So even with FUSD, okay, so the minimum is 100. So you would, I would say maybe have 110. Anyway, you know, the other amounts obviously being spread across. In this case, you would need some FTC main just for the fees, right? But 25 USDT is not enough for FUSD. You need at least 100 for you to be able to go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
And are they taking are they taking like could you add that 25 onto what you've already got existing in like say maybe the Fin LP, if I started trading with that, could I add the 25 onto that or not really?
If you, you could. So let us, for example, if you would like to withdraw, right? This is the liquidity pledge. So you could easily just withdraw from here and then it'll go directly to your wallet. So let us see that. Let's see. So I'm just going to say withdraw here. So withdrawal income. So this also covers, you know, the points that I said I was going to talk about. So this is one of them, just showing you how to, you know, how to withdraw. So just again, for the benefit of those on the call, or maybe if you saw the, you know, the bullets, right? I had said I was going to show how to provide liquidity.
Yes.
It's so providing liquidity, it's a matter of, you have, like I said, you have your FUSD, you have USDT, because this is for a fresh person. I'm going to get to your thing, Mel. So this is a fresh person looking to go into, just pardon me, guys, just excuse me a bit. I'm looking to just get these things, just to get the bullet points out so that I don't miss anything. Okay, so I said I was going to do quick pledge, right? So let me just show you quick pledge again. So it's a matter of, you have, let's say, 1,000 USDT, and it's in BIP20, right? Firstly, you got a link from the person that showed you this presentation or that brought you to this session here. You register, and then now you have an account, right? And then how do you prepare your USDT? Then you send USDT from, let's say, from okay? So then you have your USDT here. How do you get that? You go to the wallet right here at the bottom. You click on that, and you'll see USDT BIP20. Then you just tap on this, and you click on receive. Okay, so this would be your address, and you just go on either Binance or your Exodus wallet or wherever that your USDT is, right? Then you send your 1,000, let's say maybe 1,020 USDT, right? Or let's say you send 1,000 USDT, and then you would also send, let's say, $5 worth of BNB for gas fees. So that means you would have BNB also right here. Okay, so it's just a matter of tapping into this here, and then you click on receive, and then this is your address. Okay, and then now you have a little bit of now you have BNB for gas fees, and then I would say, then out of the 1,000 that you send, maybe send an extra, let's say $10, maybe send $110. Okay, why $1,010? Why are you sending the extra? It's because you want FTC main for fees. So how would you get FTC main? So now you have, let's say you sent $1,010 into your account, USDT, apart from the BNB, $5 worth or $10 worth of BNB that you want to send. In total here, you will have spent, say, $1,020, for example, right? The $10 is in BNB. You sent it directly from your wallet as BNB, and you sent it here. And then the other $10, you sent it, it's now you are left with $1,010. What are you going to do with the $10? You're going to go to Pancake Swap. So you click on swap trading. And then here, you're going to swap your USDT, which is on the BIP, it's BIP20, right? So you would say 10, okay? And then they'll tell you how much you'd be getting, right? You're getting 0.29 FTC fin, okay? So then you go ahead, you connect your wallet, and then you do all of that, right? You convert. So now you've got your 0.29 FTC, and then now you've got FTC fin, all right? And then you would go to swap here, and now you would swap from FTC fin to FTC main. And again, I did say that I would show you how to basically save on fees, because what I'm seeing, I'm seeing people like converting from FTC fin to FTC BIP20, or just these crazy conversions which attract a lot of fees. So the route is, once you've got your fin, then now you convert your fin to main. All right. So you basically would say FTC main, okay? And then you put in my case, let's say maybe 0.2, right? And then you have the 0.2 local wallet, and then you say swap. And then once you've done that, now you've got, obviously going to put your password, etc. And then now you've got FTC main. Now you're good to go. So then you are just going to go straight to FTC. You see where it says quick pledge, it just defaults to that when you open this screen. And then your 1,000 USDT, you just type 1,000 right there. And then you would be getting 65 LP, 65.9 LP. So this whole process is basically, it's taking out all the other steps which you would need to do yourself in order to basically, because you would need to provide liquidity. But for that, you would need to convert your USDT, convert it to FUSD, and then half of that convert to FTC main, and then go to FTC pledge, and then provide liquidity. It's very extensive, and it's very, it's exhausting. Okay, so here, just cutting out all of that, and you basically just putting in your $1,000, and then once you've done that, then here, this is where you would choose if you want, 30 days firstly, or you want other, maybe you want 15 days, or you want 7 days, right? So this is where you'd get to choose. Also, you get to choose whether you want to earn in FTC or in FUSD, like we discussed. So if I want, FUSD, then I just tap on 30 here if I want the 30. So now you are good to go. You're earning for 30 days, 1.2% per day, and it's in FUSD, all right? You can always change it. And then you would then click on quick pledge. The reason this is grayed out is because there's an insufficient balance here. I don't have 1,000 USDT. So, but here it would be orange essentially. And then you just click on quick pledge, you put in your password, you're good to go, right? And then your LP will also show here, okay? So that is how you do quick pledge, all right? So feel free to maybe, get the video later on and then just play this portion if you'd like to provide liquidity, or if you'd like to do quick pledge if you need a refresher. You can just play the video, pause, and then rewind. So I showed you how to do quick pledge, and then how to add liquidity. Again, I don't know why you'd want to do this, but in case you want to save on fees, because you can see here that because you are doing SUSDT, which is on the BIP20 or the Binance Smart Chain, there's 2 fees. It's a cross-chain fee, which in this case, it's 0.00045 BNB. So you're paying 2 kinds of fees, and then the pledge miner fee, which is the FTC main. But if you don't want to pay any BNB fees and you want to do it yourself, it's a matter of going here where it says profit, and then you go to liquidity pledge, and you can see here, you still get the quick LP. So you get it both under profit liquidity pledge, as well as on FTC liquidity pledge, right? And then you just click on LP pledge, and this will enable you to basically be doing this manually, all right? You would have to have FIN, and then you'd have to have, so this is, you can see the minimum staking is, okay, minimum staking is 1. So this is the FIN LP here, okay? You already have the liquidity provider token. So this is more applicable also to people that provided liquidity before, like, Mel, you already have an LP token. So you're basically doing yourself, not you particularly, if you have an LP token, you're doing yourself injustice by not pledging it, because it's a matter of coming here, you pledge it, right? And therefore you start getting paid, because you've already provided liquidity before when we were activating accounts. So you basically simply just come to LP pledge, you put in your LP token, right? And then you choose again the amount or the duration that you would like. So obviously, for for providing liquidity all the way from scratch, it's a very lengthy process. You would go to FTC, and then you can see the liquidity right here, okay? And then you do all the conversions yourself, and then you'd have FTC main and FUSD main, and then provide 50-50 of this, and then you say add. So this will give you the FIN LP. This will give you this LP right here, right? And then you can go ahead and do the LP pledge, okay? So it's a very long process in that sense. So just do quick LP, put in USDT, do quick LP, you're done. But if you already have an LP token because you provided liquidity already, right? Then it's a matter of going to profit, liquidity pledge, and then LP pledge. And then the minimum staking is 1, right? 1 FIN LP. And then you basically put in the amount, and then the rest is the same. You choose the duration. Okay, so that's how you do that. Okay.
Yeah,
I did pledge my LP, and I'm actually going into my second week. So is it automatic once your 7 day? Because I just thought to do it for a 7 day period, and then I had a smaller amount for something else on 30 days, just to try that out and see. So
Yeah.
it will just do automatically after the 7 days are up. Is that correct?
Now,
If I'm not
so
anything.
so you see here, this reinvestment open, right? So this, what is happening here is I'm staking for 30 days, but I'm also reinvesting. So reinvesting here is not to be confused with compounding, okay? This just means once the period is done, then it should open a new contract, okay? So you choose, with all the periods, the 7 days, 15, 30, this is on by default. By just turning it off, this, you are saying, okay, after the contract is done, or after this period is done, then I would like my capital back. So then what will happen is you will have to go in and then redeem. But you see, just to get some info regarding this one right here, right? You simply just tap on this here, and then this is all the info that you want. So the pledge time, this was the 8th of August, and then this ends on the 18th of August, and then the 9 period total is 30 period, it's 30 days in total here, okay? And then redemption time, okay, sorry.
September.
It's September because I did the 8th.
Yeah.
Okay? So
Yeah.
this means interest for this period. Okay, so I'm basically looking forward to earning again. Remember, they're using Pacific time, right? So this is what I'm looking forward to earning again. I'll be getting paid this next day. Okay, and then this is the period that this will be ending. It's a 30-day period. So it's redemption time. Yeah, I'm looking at the wrong place.
I've been through all of
September.
it.
Yeah.
Well.
So what you are then, this just means before, in my case, right? Before the 7th of September, I need to then go in and switch this button off, just like I have now. So that means once the 7th of September comes around and I end my last payment for the period, then I won't get paid anymore. Then my funds will essentially be hanging, where I will then need to go in. You see where it says LP pledge, then I would need to go in and then just hit on redeem right there. Then I'll be able to get my capital back. It's a manual process. To redeem your capital is manual, okay? But if you don't want to be doing, let's say, for example, for me, I would like to just continue to earn. So I'm just going to put this on. I don't want to keep monitoring my investment here to say what day am I on now, what day. I'd like to basically continue, okay? I'd like to continue earning. And if you would like to just do like a single period, maybe you're just giving it a shot, you just want to go for 7 days, then you can put this off whenever, before the 7 days is done, okay? So you can do it the first day you do the investment, or the 3rd day or the 5th day, it doesn't matter, as long as it's just before the 7 days. Then you switch it off. It just means once the contract is done, then you're not earning anymore. Your funds are parked where you can go in and redeem them, okay? And then you just go to liquidity pledge right there. And like I said, it's manual, okay? So that's how you redeem your staking. I don't know if you are on par there.
Thanks, Vincent. I had also just been, I also like to just sort of explore. So I had seen how my days were counting down and things like that. I haven't switched off that button, but yeah, maybe I'm going to go for 30 after my next second period of 7 days. Thank you very much for that.
So so I'm going to just withdraw right now, maybe as the last thing that I am doing, because we've been going on for over an hour. So I'm just grabbing my password here, and then I'm going to withdraw just from the mining, because I said I would cover that as well. And yeah, if there's no other questions, then you end the call. So I'm just looking for my password here.
You're not sharing your password with us.
Look, I must be careful. Who knows who'll get to see this video? So And there's been lots of, hackings going on. All right, let me copy my address. Okay, my password. Okay, share. Screen. Okay. All right. So then now I'm going to show you, let's start with withdrawing from the liquidity pledge because we're already here. Let's withdraw from here and then we'll just see how long it takes. Okay. So for you, remember, you can withdraw from liquidity pledge anytime. Okay. You don't have to wait for 30 days or for your contract to expire. So I have 1359 of USD. If I tap into that, and then I'm going to say, I'm going to just tap on withdrawal income. So
I was going to add something.
okay, you can go ahead. So here's another example. Can you see the switch there? Dinesh, I'll come to you. Do you see the switch? Because I'm not connected. So I'm just going to go to switch and then take line 2. And then let's see if it's good now. If it shows me balances, then it's good to go. Okay, so it's good to go. And then, yeah, you were going to add something?
Yes, sir. I was going to remind everybody that there is a 5% fee for withdrawing so that we can get our calculations right.
Yes, yeah, that's true. So some people like to, if you'd like to do like a 30-day staking, some people do like 30 days and do an additional like 7 days, with the other 7 days being basically like 5%, for example, just to make up for it. So, but yeah, good point there, good point. So it's a matter of, when I say withdraw income, and then this is the fee. Okay, so hang on. Withdraw. What am I saying? Repurchase, pledge service. Okay, insufficient available balance. So I guess I'm not connected again. I know when it does this, it means I'm not connected. Let me try with team rewards. Reward withdrawal. Okay, extract. Put in my password. Sure. Okay, so that went well. So that's how you withdraw the team rewards. And then for my mining, this is, you can see I've got 0.046 as undrawn, right? And then unreleased is 3.44. So this is what they owe me. It's unreleased. And this is what they've released. And this is what I've withdrawn. So you can, I guess it's self-explanatory. Then I'm going to just tap on mining withdrawal, extract, put in the password. Sure. Okay. And then for you to see if it is indeed, if it went successful or if it has been processed, you see here, if you click on extract records, you can see it says extracting. All right. So it means it is busy. So if I just like refresh, extraction successful. So it's really quick, as you can see. And also if I go back to the team rewards and I hit extract records, then it also says extraction successful. You see the date, the 17th, all right? So now let's go back to this liquidity pledge and let me see what is going on here. Okay. So I've withdrawn 0.6 of USD and then undrawn is 12.9. Yesterday's earnings, okay, 0 FTC, okay. Let me see. I think I do have enough FTC. Withdrawal, repurchase quantity, pledge service fee, expected arrival, 0 FTC. Hang on. Because I'm supposed to be receiving, I believe this is FUSD. Okay, let me try this again. Redeemable principal. Okay. Insufficient balance. Okay, I'm maybe missing something here, you guys.
Yes, select sorry, Vincent.
Yeah.
Yeah, select on that FTC, you must select that drop button, then you're gonna see the FTC. I mean the FUSD.
You mean when
Yes,
I click where?
there's a drop. Yeah, go back again. Yes, there's a drop button there on the
Oh,
FTC.
yeah, yes, yeah. Uh,
Yeah, there is a, then you
Thanks for
select
that heads up.
FU.
Yeah, because I'm earning in FUSD. Yes,
Yeah.
thanks for the heads up there. Yes, so FUSD.
Yeah.
That's actually
Yes.
very critical, because imagine how imagine spending so much time just looking to actually withdraw this amount, and you're missing this point. Yeah,
Yes.
because I did withdraw. I have withdrawn before, but I guess it slipped, because I have withdrawn. But yes, you can see that's where you basically choose there between FTC and FUSD. So yeah, thanks for that. Then let me just go ahead and withdraw. So yeah, just make sure that you're selecting the correct currency there, and then put in the password, and then sure. Transaction has been broadcast, and then this should be processed shortly as well. And then if you click on, let me say, extract records. If you click on extract records, you see it's still extracting. And this was done, like I said, I did it once before on the 9th of August. And then it's currently busy now. So for redemption record, this is now if I've redeemed my capital, okay, then the record will be here. All right. So this is for extracting. So whilst it's extracting, let's look at my FUSD right now. It's 1.6, right? Right now. So let's see then once it's done, how much, see. So I'm waiting for 12.26. Okay. So are there any other questions before I end the call?
Sorry, Vincent. I'm just helping somebody, a
Hello?
team member now, and what gas fees do we need? Because obviously I did my my pledging a while ago. How much? It says insufficient funds. So if you're pledging FinLP, what gas fees do you need again?
FTT main.
Oh, and how much?
Yeah, remember I mentioned you could have maybe like $5 worth. That's
Oh, okay. All
That-
right. Okay. All right. Okay. Thank you. So
okay.
it's always got to be
Hello?
FTC
Hello?
main.
Yes.
Okay. All
So
right. Okay.
that's a chain we're using to earn.
Okay. All right. Okay. Thank
Yeah.
you.
So here's the extraction. It's successful. So if I go back to the wallet, the USD, you can see it was 1.6. Now it's 13.8, as you can see, right? So that's basically that. I think I covered all the points that I wanted to talk about, and
Vincent?
we did Q&A in the process. So any more questions?
Vincent?
Yeah.
Yes.
Hi, this is Ava. I don't know if you called my name. I had my hand up from before. Just a quick question. I have money in BTC. Is there any way that I can get it out of there?
At the moment, you just have to withdraw it out of your wallet. You can't convert it right now.
Okay, so I have to send it to somewhere else.
Right. Yeah, well, the reason for that is there's not enough liquidity, right? Remember, this is a brand new baby, and there's still a lot to come. There's still a lot to happen. So there would have to be liquidity for, let's say BTC versus USDT pair. That pair would have to have liquidity. So at the moment, it doesn't. So that's what I've always said, that if you're trying to convert something and you are seeing, let's say swap, if you're trying to convert something and you're seeing the like query failed or something, that just means there's not enough liquidity. Right? So let's say maybe Tron, and then we say USDT TRC, and then USDT, just to do some cross chain or whatever. So you see, if there was any form of liquidity, it would say maybe insufficient, or in fact it would say insufficient here under balance, but you would see the amount here, right, that I would receive. But whenever you try to do a swap and you are seeing exchange rate query failed, you must know there's no liquidity for that pair. So meaning it's not supported at the time. So yeah, so that's probably what you're gonna get if you try to like convert anything. And also if you look, you see the only BTC here, this is the BTC BIP20, right? So this is the only BIP20. For argument's sake, if there was a pair that was also supported, this is the only BIP20 that you would be able to convert. It's not the BTC that is on here. Okay.
Yeah, I was trying to send it to my trust wallet and it won't go.
Were you trying to withdraw
Transfer it
from?
out?
Oh, to transfer it out. Just check if you've got enough. If you've got enough FTC main or FTC fin. So just make sure that you've got enough FTC for you to be able to send this out.
Yeah, I have. Yeah, I don't know how much it takes. I have like FTC main, like $5.
And what about
Main.
FTC fin?
I'm sorry.
What about FTC fin? I think this requires FTC.
I have like $3.
And what does it say?
When I do it, I would have to do it again. Hold on.
I just transfer it out, right?
Yeah, I hit the transfer. Yeah. And I put in my trust wallet address.
Yeah.
And I put in my password. Hold on, one second.
Okay. Because the wallet works. In fact, the wallet always worked, even when they were busy with, improvements, etc. If you had funds on your wallet, not tied up into the lending platform, which everything we know was.
It said transaction broadcast failed.
Yeah, just check if you just try different things. Make sure you've got more than, top up your FTC and top up your main. You said on your FTC main you've got more than $5. Just top that up. $5 is fine. Just top your FTC fin, change networks or use another device, or just check if it's up to date or anything like that. But just play around with certain.
Yeah, I have the latest version. Okay.
What do you use? Do you use an iPhone?
Yes.
Yeah, just keep trying and see, because as far as I know, the wallet does work. I mean, I also used it day before to transfer USDT out, and this is how you could actually use it for some liquidity. For people that are also mining, for example. I mean, you saw that I withdrew some profit, right? So, for example, there's $43 worth of FTC here. So I could simply just convert this, and then, I get the USDT, and then I transfer that out. So, that worked. The wallet.
So make sure. So I'm going to my trust wallet, and I'm copying the receive address. Is that correct?
Yeah. Okay. And then on here you just say, transfer, and then you put your wallet address, etc. But if it doesn't work, try another. Just keep trying different things, because maybe it might be your device, or see, just exhaust other options. But I can say, because I use the wallet quite a bit.
What chain is BTC?
Yes.
What chain is that?
It's Bitcoin network, so it's BTC chain.
Oh, okay.
That's why I was saying with the swap it wouldn't work, because there's no.
We don't have a BTC chain. Yeah. Okay, that's true.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
There's only there's a BTC on the BIP20, which is on the Binance Smart Chain. But whereas this BTC here, this is the original, like the BTC.
Could one use the fin swap? No, the cake swap. Would it work?
Yeah. No, this works perfectly.
Oh, okay.
So, okay. So now let me show you something. Guys. Let me connect my wallet. You want to obviously connect first, right? And then let me see if I am connected. All right. So if I were to say, okay, FTC 550. So that's what the amount would be. So this works just fine. I'm just trying to see the FTC here. Okay, it says balance 0. Let me just see. FTC, yeah, the balance. My FTC BIP20 is 0 because you can see here FTC BIP20, it's 0. So I don't have FTC BIP2 because remember PancakeSwap this is Binance Smart Chain. Okay, so let me just say I wanted to convert this to USDT. All right, so I guess this will be the last thing that I'm doing, and then we wrap up. So I'm converting now this. I withdrew from the mining, okay? And then now this is my mining and this is my rewards, right? I would like to convert this to USDT. So how do I go about that? Then if I go to swap, you can see FTC fin to FTC BIP20. So let me see if I just say 0.7. Let me see how much I'm going to get here. I'm going to get 0.63. So they took, there's a cross chain, there's a 10% fee for cross chain. All right. And then plus a little bit of FTC fin. So here you have to have FTC fin for fees. Okay. So then I'm going to tap on local wallet and then swap. I'm going to say next and then paste. Oh, I knew this was not, because I took too long. So now my password is, I have to copy it again. Okay, just really quickly, guys, really quickly, so that you understand the process, okay, for converting. So let me just copy my address again. So this is a case where, has stopped due to you. Okay, so this is a case where you've withdrawn your funds from your mining. You've withdrawn your mining rewards, and now you just want to cash out. All right. So you convert your fin, your FTC fin, you convert it to FTC BIP20. All right. And then from FTC BIP20, you then convert to screen. From FTC BIP20, you convert to USDT BIP20. Okay. And then you withdraw. That's it. Okay. So just quickly, then I'm going to say swap, right? Swap. If I'm still connected, okay. Let me just start this again. Next. Put the password in, then show, sending. So transaction has been broadcast. So this will say cross-chain success. Okay. So once it says cross-chain success, now I have FTC BIP20, which I'll be able to then convert into USD or USDT and then withdraw the USDT out of the wallet to my Binance or my Exodus wallet or whatever, right? So that's basically the process. Not sure how long this is going to take. Doesn't take that long usually, but that is that. I'm gonna have FTC BIP20, and then once I have FTC BIP20, I'm gonna go ahead to my wallet, and then I tap on swap trading, and then I'm gonna see this balance right here. Firstly, I'm gonna connect anyone you choose, trust or the other. So as you can see, my 0.63 is already there, which is awesome. So now it's a matter of whether you write it here or you do this. FTC is at the top or at the bottom, it doesn't matter, okay? So even if it's here, I can just type it here and say 0.63, all right? So it will populate automatically right at the top. So for people that want order, let's just do this, okay? Let me just put this at the top. So my balance is 0.63. and I'm converting that, and I'm going to get 20 USD. Okay, so I'm going to say swap, confirm swap. Okay, put password, sure. And then transaction submitted, view on BSC scan. Okay, so transaction has been successful. So this is on BSC scan. You can see it says success here. All right. And then I go back out. You can only just click X there. And then if I go here, I should see USDT did 20 right there. And then it's a matter of, you see, it still says confirming. So then it will be confirmed shortly. And then I just transfer, it's done confirming. Then it's a matter of transferring it to your Exodus, your Trust Wallet, whatever. Keeping in mind that it's Binance Smart Chain, so you need a little bit of BNB for fees. That's it. This is purely you using your profit from the mining, using, you know, everything that you're basically just using your profit, and you also left a little bit for fees as well. And yeah, that's basically how you do it. You can see, so this the wallet works, right? But of course, not all pairs are available right now, because this is like very, it's still early days, you know. And basically the only people active right now are FinTosh members or SCF members. We're not talking about new developers coming into the ecosystem. We're not talking about new projects being built, like new games and new DeFi projects. Remember the SCF chain, this is a blockchain. Okay, don't just think of it as an ROI platform. That's why many people are having a difficult time transitioning from the normal ROI, which it was on the Binance Smart Chain, it was lending and borrowing, and then you get 1% per day or whatever, right? So this has fully transitioned into a fully fledged blockchain, all right? Meaning, just like Ethereum, where there's lots of developers. I think Ethereum has the most developers. There's lots of developers there coming up with different DeFi projects, with different products, okay? NFTs, like everything on the Ethereum network. So can you imagine if, you know, big if, right? If these guys continue at this rate and they continue delivering and they continue just growing and showing the good intentions to want to stick around, okay? If they do that, then obviously they'll also gain more recognition, more trust, and more. So now it moves from just being SCF or former FinTosh members who already know about this project. It moves from just there to now more people and more blockchain people or developers that will be interested into exploring this ecosystem, developing more games, developing more products, even other DeFi projects. Can you imagine you have your SCF wallet, right? Which, remember now, this is a blockchain. But on top of that, you can do other things within this. You can do, you don't even have to do the staking. There's another DeFi project within this blockchain that also pays out per day. There's its own, you know, just like we're doing on the Binance Smart Chain. So I'm just trying to paint a picture for you that this is still early stages. And what happens next is really dependent on the FTC guys or the SCF guys, what they do with this. Because we've seen them develop this blockchain that is now there. The FinSwap was also in the works. It's now there. And the FinPay will be coming out as well very soon. And the FinSol, you know, they keep developing into this, you know, potential, you know, there's lots of possibilities here. So it's really what they do with it, okay? So if there's another incident or anything, then obviously trust will be lost, you know. So it's really in their interest to strengthen security, to strengthen, you know, keep our funds safe, etc., because what they stand to make from this blockchain is way more than what they stand to gain from just scamming a few, you know, from just scamming or stealing a few millions of dollars, right? the potential of this blockchain is huge, just from transaction fees. And I know ERW asked earlier, like where they're getting money, but transaction fees, they make a lot. After this call, just go on Google and just type how much Ethereum makes in transaction fees. I think last year they made over 2 billion. Was it last year or 2021? Maybe 2021, something like that, or it could have been more in 2021. But just check how much Ethereum makes in transaction fees, not other services that they provide, right? So with a blockchain, the potential is infinite. It's huge. That's why I'm still backing it up. I'm still behind SCF because I'm seeing, what they're doing in the background, and I know the value and the potential of a blockchain. It's just now up to them to really bring it up to the potential that it actually has, and then we're good to go. And then the staking is normal with many DeFi projects. The staking, that's why they moved from lending to staking, because staking is a more common thing within the crypto space and within the DeFi space. I mean, even traditional exchanges, as I conclude, guys, even the traditional exchanges like your Binance, they've got staking. Velar, if you're in South Africa, Velar now has staking. I think you can also stake Solana now or something like that. So staking is very common, and it actually helps the protocol by keeping the coins in. Remember, supply and demand. So when you're staking, you're locking the coins away, and therefore there's scarcity in the market, and therefore demand goes up. So there's less coins in circulation, and you're just getting rewards, and you're also helping the network, of course, with security. And obviously, the more people stake, or the more staking there is, the more coins are being locked away, and the staking itself helps the blockchain with transactions, right? It helps to secure the blockchain or the network. It also helps with transactions as well, to validate transactions. Okay, so that is it, you guys. That is it. That's my time. And also thank you for attending the call. Thank you for your time as well. I hope you learned something. I hope you now understand
Hi, Vincent.
better.
Am I audible?
Yes. Yes, who's this?
Yeah, I'm Dinesh with you. Sorry to say, I'm from India. Actually, I had deposited amount into the lending, and I haven't done anything. But in the meantime, I got I entered into the group and found that now the amount which is in my wallet is an Echo wallet. So after that, I haven't participated in that subscription node anything. So what to do next, or I have to wait for the next chance?
So your funds are here.
Yeah.
Okay, this is good. This is good, because I thought
No,
maybe your funds would
no. It is not FTC Echo investment. Let me check it out. Yeah, FTC Echo investment amount. Yeah, here it is.
Yeah, right. It's not.
Yeah.
Here. It's not here, because if it was here, then it's unfortunate, because then you would have practically lost it. But if it's here, then it's good, because this is what you are using basically to mine. So essentially,
But sorry to say, I can see the amount both in the node voucher balance and also in the FTC Echo investment. Both I can see the amount.
That's because you didn't, just like here, you didn't subscribe with your entire amount. So you probably maybe did half, or you did some and you left the other. So if you had subscribed with the entire amount would be here. But you are seeing something on your left because you didn't subscribe with your entire amount.
I means the amount which is $1,000 which I invested. It is appearing both in the node voucher balance and also in the FTC Echo investment amount.
Yeah. Yes. So this one is active. This one is what's earning you, right? It's earning you mining rewards every day. However, this one right here is not earning you anything. And chances of you getting it back, very slim.
Okay.
This one,
so what to do?
This one is working for you. That's good.
No, this is not working. This is not working.
It is. You
FTC
mean this FTC Eco investment?
FTC, I can see the amount both in node voucher balance and FTC echo investment, but I cannot see any amount in my mining or team rewards.
Okay.
That means only node, it is already in the node voucher. It is not transferred to FTC echo investment amount.
Okay. If you said Dinesh, right? Dinesh, okay.
Yeah, Dinesh.
If you are seeing funds here, you are mining, okay? Because what you are essentially, you are a delegator. So you delegated your funds, right, to the node, right? So if you're not seeing it on here, either update your app or get another device or something, but you have already earned also here. You have earned already. It's not like for you, when you start seeing it, it will be the first time that you start earning. The earnings are there in the background. You just have to fix your device or your app. I don't know, but the earnings are there. As long as your funds are here, then it's good to go. Even without you seeing it there, you just have to update your device or something, okay? And then, if it was here, the ones that are here are not working for you. So the $1,000 that you have here, it's not working. But the one that you have here is working. So for you to see it here, do something to your device, update, or maybe update your actual phone software. Because sometimes, especially with iPhone, I know sometimes it's your phone software that's preventing certain things to happen. So just check if that is also up to date, and then check if your app is also up to date. And then you'll see. If you had a team, you will not see anything here if you haven't provided liquidity. So for you, if you had a team before, then you have to provide liquidity. I have a video, and I've showed how to provide liquidity, right? Even on here, I demonstrated that earlier. So you have to provide liquidity. Once you've done that, it will show here, right? Your personal liquidity will show right here. Then once it shows right here, you know for sure that sure, welcome, brother. So then once it's here, then you know that you have provided it, and then you'll start seeing your rewards right here. Okay. So that is so. Just check it, Dinesh. Just check it. You will find your funds are there. Okay, as long as it's under this tab, it is working. So this is also not the first time. It's also not the first time I'm hearing this. So I have dealt with this before, and it turned out that it was the device. So you're good to go. Don't worry about it. All right. So
thank you very much, Brother Vince.
That's it. You're welcome. And thanks for attending the call, everybody. And thanks for your time. I hope you learned a thing or two. And I'm hopeful with this. That's why I'm also doing this call, and that's why I'm still backing the project, because I'm seeing the potential here. So, we don't know the future. I do hope that it is as bright as it is promising right now, right? So obviously we don't know the future. We can only hope. But from what I'm seeing, it looks good. So hopefully they stay on track like this, because it will grow if they do. And if they really secure their network and stop having these, issues. So, but thanks everybody for your time. Until next time, have a great one. We'll
Bye, thank you.
on the group. Okay, awesome.